You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit tradelineswithgamba.com.
Greetings, everyone. Peace. This is Professor Griff. Of course, you already know this is Serious Minds RNTV, and this is, I guess, what some people call the hump day. All right. Anyway, welcome to the program. All right. I'm thinking, is it a program? Welcome to the show. Well, how about just welcome? All right, greetings, everyone. Shout out to all of the brothers and sisters and the Serious Minds family. All right, it's presently operating that real estate in on YouTube. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Mr. David Pierce, salute, man. What's good with you? You all right? All right. To all those individuals on Facebook, thank y'all very much for finding your way here. Obviously, I guess you probably got the notification. I'm not sure. A lot of times they redirect this stuff. All right. Shout out to everyone on IG and definitely on Periscope. If anyone is on Periscope, I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. In the meantime, in between time, family, I'm sure y'all heard some of the commercials. And if you didn't, if you would like to advertise right here on Serious Minds RNTV, just hit me up, 678-557-2919. If you ordered the Serious Minds Brain Tonic and or the Resurrection Formula, you didn't get your order, just hit me up, 678-557-2919. And we'll dive right into it, track down your order, see what happened with it. See what's happening with UPS, post office, whatever. All right. All right, cool, family. Really appreciate that. There's a few bottles of both left. You can order it. Next batch is pouring in 2 weeks. All right. The next batch is pouring in 2 weeks, but you got to order it in advance because it runs out real quick. Resurrection Formula, definitely for the brothers. Well, really for the sisters, for the brothers, then for the sisters again, but we good with that. This is for everyone. Serious Minds Brain Tonic, man. You ever had that brain fog? Yeah, just everything that you're doing, bring it down, calm down. All right. To get that, pick me up and get on point. All right. You need the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. Some ginseng, some get up and go. All right. It's not meant to diagnose, cure, or treat. All right. So I want to let the alphabet boys know that. In the meantime, between time, the subject matter tonight or this evening is Johnson & Johnson, how they marketed their campaign towards Black women, knowing that the product that they was marketing was basically unsafe. We're talking about the baby powder, all right? So it's Johnson. Y'all can Google it. Go into it like I'm going into it now. All right. Shout out to everyone that's donated to the cause, to the platform to keep this thing running a whole lot smoother. Thank y'all very much. Really appreciate that. Hold on. Where's my phone? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Daryl Nix. Daryl Nix. Give thanks to brother. Daryl Nix. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that, good bro. Alvin Morris. Really a little goddess. I keep jacking your name up, sis. Anyway, little goddess. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Alvin Morris. I've said that. Who else? Alvin Morris twice. Thank you, Alvin Morris. Really appreciate you. John Hamilton. All right. My man, brother New, running his commercial again. If you know anybody who want to advertise on the channel, family, just hit me up. All right. That's a very important message for everyone. Is anyone in the Ohio areas, i.e. Cincinnati? Cincinnati, anybody? Cincinnati? Anybody near Cincinnati? I'm going to be speaking in Cincinnati. Hold on one second. Let me tell you exactly when. Matter of fact, let me just show you the flyer. All right. All right, family, can you see that? Let me cover up that dude's face so it won't distract you. And let me minus this. How's that? Is that better? Midwest Beauty and Beard, Hair, and Health Expo. If you're near the Cincinnati area, on what day are we talking? October 9th and 10th. Your brother, Professor Griff, is the keynote speaker. And we will be diving into some serious stuff that you know I cannot say on the air, but I'm going to say it that day. All right. So I need you to check out the Midwest. All right, Midwest. Let me see. Let me download it real quick. Not only going to download it. It's the Midwest Beauty and Beard Expo, Hair and Health Expo, October 9th and 10th, Cincinnati, Ohio. They're seeking vendors. If you want to vend, please contact them. All right. If you would like to be a sponsor, please contact them on the sponsorship tip. It's the Midwest Beauty and Beard Expo. It's a 2-day event. Holistic health, hair and barbering, financial empowerment, entrepreneurship, and of course, your brother, Professor Griff, is the keynote speaker. If you know anyone in the Cincinnati area, October 9th and 10th, we'll be on deck making it happen. All right, family? All right. All right. All right, family. This subject that we're going to be kind of tackling today. The talcum powder cancer lawsuit in reference to Quan. What's good? It's another one of them subjects, Quan, I'm going to need your help on. Shout out to Quan S. I think the S is starting to stand for serious. Not Shorty, not Smith, not any of those things. I think it's for serious. Quan, S-I-R-I-U-S, Quan Serious. This whole talcum powder cancer lawsuit. So the idea now of Johnson & Johnson, which it kind of unnerves me. Hold on for a second. It unnerves me simply because if you know a product is dangerous, why would you then continue to sell and market the product? Hold on. Yeah, it baffles me. They basically said they are not going to stop selling the product. They're going to wait until they run out of inventory. Then they will stop selling the product. And even then, they're going to basically sell the product overseas in other countries. Now, when I was reading the information, they was basically talking about, hold on. They were basically talking about selling the product and in the makeup of the demographics of who they were selling the product to was mind-numbing. It talked about low-income Black to African-American Negro women, slight overweight, thick hips, butt, breast, thighs. This is what they were going into simply because they had hired a Black marketing team that was working with them that sought out these particular areas in impoverished areas in certain countries to continue to sell the baby powder to, knowing that the baby powder, the talcum powder, baby powder, people were getting sued. I just said to myself, it just doesn't make sense to me. So in a racial justice victory, Johnson & Johnson was ordered to pay $2 billion to women in an asbestos-laced baby powder lawsuit. Wow. Wow. I just said to myself, okay, yeah, okay. It said Johnson & Johnson targeted Black women with cancer-causing baby powder, allegedly lawsuit claims. I don't know. Let me hear what they have to say. Let's go to share it. Let's go to share. Let's go here, and let's see what they got to say.
What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. So Johnson & Johnson is now being sued by the National Council of Negro Women for allegedly marketing their ovarian cancer causing baby powder to Black women.
Okay. Hold on. Don't go nowhere.
Now, with that blockbuster ruling against Johnson & Johnson, a jury ordering the company to pay a record $417 million to a woman who claims its talcum powder caused her ovarian cancer. ABC's Rebecca Jarvis is here with those details. Good morning, Rebecca.
That's right, Amy. Good morning to you. A massive victory for one woman against Johnson & Johnson. The $417 million judgment reached after a nearly month-long trial. There are more than 1,000 other people who have filed similar claims about Johnson & Johnson's baby powder.
This morning, pharmaceutical and consumer giant Johnson & Johnson ordered to pay $417 million to this woman, 63-year-old Eva Echeverria, who was diagnosed with ovarian cancer 10 years ago and is terminally ill. She says she started using the company's famous baby powder when she was 11 years old and only stopped using it last year after seeing a story about a possible link between the talc used in the product and ovarian cancer.
Do you have any fear that you might die here?
Yes.
A jury watching the grandmother in this videotaped deposition. Her lawyers saying she is on her deathbed and currently too sick to testify in court.
I have a grandson, and he's 5 years old, and he loves me so much.
According to the latest lawsuit, Echeverria claims she developed ovarian cancer as a direct and proximate result of the unreasonably dangerous and defective nature of talcum powder. Echeverria testifying that if the company had labeled their product with a warning, she would have stopped using it.
Eva would like to get the message out to other women in the country.
This is just the latest in a series of lawsuits Johnson & Johnson has faced from women with similar claims. Last year, juries in 3 different Missouri trials awarded women combined damages of over $300 million.
I'm hoping that Johnson & Johnson will listen to us and give us a warning, give other women a warning.
But according to the medical community, the evidence of a possible link is unclear. The American Cancer Society saying it is not clear if consumer products containing talcum powder increase cancer risk. Johnson & Johnson telling ABC News while it sympathizes with the women and families impacted by this disease, it will appeal the verdict, saying it is guided by the science which supports the safety of Johnson & Johnson's baby powder.
And Johnson & Johnson is also preparing to defend itself at those other trials. But of course, for consumers, Amy, still many questions.
Exactly.
All right. All right. So after hearing this, after reading a couple of articles, I just said to myself, wow. Then diving deeper, what was this woman's name? Hold on for a second. I think it was on, hold on. I'm trying to give it to you guys how I heard it. And hold on, let me see. No. Dominate opioid. Johnson reported explains how Johnson & Johnson came to dominate the opioid industry. Damn, Johnson & Johnson is just death.
This is Democracy Now! I'm Amy Goodman. This week, a federal court ordered Johnson & Johnson to pay more than $2 billion to a group of women who developed ovarian cancer after using talcum powder contaminated with asbestos. In its ruling, the Eastern District Missouri Court of Appeals said Johnson & Johnson, quote, engaged in conduct that was outrageous because of evil motive and reckless indifference, unquote. The appeals court reduced the original verdict amount from 2018, which had been $4.7 billion. But Johnson & Johnson still faces thousands more lawsuits. It recently stopped selling its brand of talcum powder in the United States and Canada, but it continues to sell the products overseas. The lawyer for the plaintiffs told consumers they should throw away any baby powder in their homes. According to internal memos, Johnson & Johnson knew that asbestos may be in its talc products for at least half a century. 50 years. But as concern grew, Johnson & Johnson targeted its ad campaigns at Black, Latinx, and overweight women. In 2007, the year after the International Agency for Research on Cancer determined talc was, quote, possibly carcinogenic, Johnson & Johnson planned to market the product to African Americans in, quote, underdeveloped geographical areas with hot weather and higher AA population, unquote. This is...
Did you guys hear that? Areas that, quote unquote, have hot weather. What is that? Racism, white supremacy in the area of language. What is that? That's code word. Hot areas, Black women, Negro women, overweight women, underdeveloped geographical areas with hot weather and higher AA populations. AA meaning what? Not AAA, but AA. AA is simply African American. All right. It says the opportunity 207 focus areas. And a Black company put this information together for Johnson & Johnson. Come on, family. Talk to me, man. Come on now. What do you guys think about that? I'm just curious. I told a bunch of people everything cannot be about money. Everybody know money is not really a big thing, okay? Got you. Little goddess says J&J company execs were aware of the asbestos liabilities as early as 1970. Wow. So you did a video about this and YouTube took it down? Okay. Tania Marie, I'm sorry. I hear you. Well, I'm not sure if YouTube going to take it down, but hey, I'm not violating community guidelines. This is a story that's been out there and it's on the news. And I said to myself, there's a lot of women that, you know, support the platform. So why not? Yeah. So, family, what do you think about that? I'm just curious. Need to know this 50 effing years. And they said it straight out. So Dr. Fauci said too many babies are being born to unwed mothers in geographically low income populations. Wow. Wow. What else does Johnson & Johnson make? Maybe the people can tell you. What else does Johnson & Johnson make? We're talking about baby powder, but I'm not sure what else they make. Well, I think I am sure, but I want to know if you know. All right. So, some people would like to turn this into conspiracy theory, try to turn it into something else. And it's like, no, it is what it is. If it's a lawsuit and the lawsuit is on the books and we can read the lawsuit and we know what it is, then what's the problem? What's the problem? Damn, someone said Deacon Max said they make baby lotion, baby oil, and baby powder. Person Kid 21 said they make the jab. Someone said they make sunscreen lotion. Someone said, I'm not sure if they make aspirin, they make lotions, baby powder. Yeah. All right. But listening and then reading the information on, it must be a reason why the jury awarded this woman millions of dollars. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, when you are destroying people's lives, yeah, in a racial justice victory, Johnson & Johnson to pay $2 billion to women in asbestos-laced baby powder suit. All right. It's just funny enough, they were one of the distributors of the jab. Some folks, yeah, I hear you. The Barbie doll, I got you, sis. Yeah. Are we starting to wake up and start putting two and two together? Are we connecting the dots now? Are we looking into it instead of at it? Are we going behind the scenes to check out who's making what kind of moves? Because this is ugly. Yeah. So I'm not sure, Quan, if they're going to take this down. I don't see where it violates their community guidelines. So yeah. Okay. Wow. So pulling from news sources, credible news sources, and pulling information together from articles and that kind of thing to prepare a show like this, to put it on to make the people aware of what's going on. Yeah. It's making me think, should I go back and check into how my sister passed away from ovarian cancer? So I think I'm going to call up my other sisters and we need to look into this for real. For real, we really need to look into it. So, I think it's a very real dynamic that affects us all, because even right now, the agency that they have hired to do the research to come up with the information to come up with the design and the game plan, so to speak, in what areas to target. It says the right time, the right place, the right message, targeting voluptuous women, dark-skinned women, targeting overweight women in hot areas, underdeveloped geographical areas with hot weather and higher African-American population. That is racism all day long. Yeah, so we have to be able to take these kind of situations serious, fam, and look into it. All right. So hopefully I'll be able to come back on a little bit later on, because I did want to talk about a few things that's actually going on in the country. There's a gentleman that lost his life. A lot of people losing their lives over arguments at gas stations and parties. Now that people are allowed to get back together, and right across the country, people are losing their lives to gun violence. And I believe it was Texas. It might have been Texas. I'm not sure. I got to go back into it. Where they stoned a gentleman to death for shooting at people. They just hit him with bricks, like about 10, 15 people. I don't know if that's justice or murder, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So family, make sure you pick up the Resurrection Formula and you pick up the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. Go to my site, www.professorgriff.me. Do that right now. And if you would like to donate to the cause, all right, the Cash App is $ Professor Griff. And inshallah, I will see everyone at the 9 o'clock hour. Love you all to life, family. I will be back a little bit later on. All right. All right. Peace. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Greetings, Professor Griff, public enemy, instructor for the USCCA. Today, we're going to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. Join us out here on the range to get some training, get some education, most of all safety, and definitely if you have to use your firearm, some legal protection. Contact us. Simply go to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com for safety, training, education, and legal protection. All right? Professor Griff, public enemy, and I'll see y'all in class.